What am I supposed to do? Ride my bike? Yeah, I'm gonna ride my Jetson because there's pedal assist on here, so it's not like I'm gonna have to worry about getting all that sweaty since the bike is gonna help me out with that pedal assist. Let's hop on and ride. All right, so I'm climbing up a hill right now, which normally would take out a lot of effort because pedal assist is inside of this. The motor's doing the work and I'm just pedaling away. Home stretch, almost there. What studio are we broadcasting in, I wonder?
Man, Justin Sachoka, I wish you would come to the...
I changed my outfit.
The magic of television, ladies and
Isn't that
gentlemen.
amazing?
Welcome, Justin.
Hi,
I'm so
good
happy
to see you. Yeah, nice to see you as well.
This is such cool technology we're bringing you right here from Jetson. It's our Journey electric bike. Now, this to me, when you look at it, you're like, what a cool looking bike, but there's so much more to it because this is an e-bike, an electric bike. Talk to me about that, Justin. First, I need to tell you guys right off the bat, you're saving so much money. This was $1,209. Today, you're paying $879.98. 5 easy payments of $176. This is really special, whether it's just a daily commute, you're tootling around town, maybe go in just for weekend spins, because you can cruise in style, but also it has pedal assist.
It does.
Yeah.
So that's the electronic component to this.
Right. Yeah.
Let's start off with there's a 250-watt motor that is in this bike. And you may take a look at it and look and think, well, hold on a second. I don't see the motor. I don't see the battery.
Yeah.
That's because what Jetson did is they made this bike to look like an everyday regular bike that's out there. Because let's be honest, when it comes to electric bicycles that are out there, so many of them are in the thousands of dollars.
Yes.
So they become a pretty big target for theft. If it doesn't look like an electric bicycle, probably less common to be stolen.
That is so smart. I love that.
Yeah. So what we did is we actually took the battery and we put it right here inside of this tubing that you see. And this is where you're going to recharge it as well. So you've got right here on the bottom a little flap that's going to open up.
Oh, that's so small.
Water-resistant flap. That's where you're going to plug the charge in. 5 hours of charge time is going to charge us fully, and that's going to give you 31 miles about to be able to go ahead and ride this around. So 31 miles of range on this is huge.
31 miles. I don't know who you are riding 31 miles, but that's an incredible amount of mileage for that charge. So talk to me about like how pedal assist works, because I know we've heard of e-bikes before, and there's really 2 kind of e-bikes to choose from, because we have accelerator, which is something different. With a throttle. And that to me kind of sounds intimidating. But then pedal assist does exactly that. It just gives you that little assistance when you need it the most.
That's exactly right. You described it perfectly. So what pedal assist does is it kicks into that motor in when you need it. So this helps give you that extra little push while you're riding the bike. And what I want you to think about is that big treacherous hill that maybe you otherwise were like, I'm gonna walk this thing up that.
How many times have I done that?
Yep.
Hello, yes.
Yeah, of course, so many of us have. Now, instead, it takes that big hill and it flattens it so that it becomes a flat hill instead, and it makes it easier for you to be able to ride. You're gonna see in the video that we had filmed earlier how simple and easy it is to be able to go up those hills. It really allows for you to be able to get onto a bike again and to be able to use it without having to necessarily break a sweat. I mean, you're still gonna sweat while you're using this, there's no doubt. But it's gonna be a lot easier to ride, as you see me here on this hill, than it would be if you didn't have pedal assist.
Well, and that's what I think is so special. If maybe you haven't been bike riding because you think, oh, you know, I don't know if I'd be able to handle hills. I don't know if I'd be able to ride like I used to. Having pedal assist just gives you that little extra oomph when you need it the most. Okay.
You want to see it live? You want to see what it looks like?
I mean, I'm just going to run beside you and cheer you on.
Perfect. Well, let me explain how this pedal assist works. So right now, I have it on level 5. There's different levels of pedal assist. You're going to be able to go up to 16 miles per hour with this. So that's a fast speed that you're going to get of that extra push. So when I ride this, right now, it just kicked in. You saw me kind of move away. Of course, front brake, back brake to this as well. But that pedal assist immediately pushed me forward and I was able to feel it.
It's just like getting that little extra. How many times do you remember when you were a little kid and your mom or your dad had the hand on the back of the bike and then they kind of launch you? That was just that little extra launch. I love that there's lights as well.
I know. I think it's a really big feature to this when we're talking about the safety of a bike. It's not just reflectors. These are actual LED lights. You see that big giant headlight that's on the front of this, and on the back you have that rear light as well, and that is fully illuminated, and that's running off of that battery power that is inside of this bike.
Yes.
A really big advantage to having that. Plus, you've got this ability here to maybe put a backpack on this, or to store maybe like a little basket if you want that you can go ahead and tie down. You've got that with this back cartridge and little cargo area there.
Now talk to me, Justin, about how this arrives to your door. So I have a bike here, but I don't think it's charged. So I'm gonna scoot it out of the way so you can show me all the cool things it does. But how does this arrive to your doorstep?
Yep, so when you're gonna get this at home, it's gonna be partially assembled. You're just gonna add a little bit to it. It's not gonna be too difficult to do. Carve a little bit of time out to be able to do it.
Okay.
But the wiring, all that's all done for you. So that makes it really easy. And so you'll like add in the handlebar to it, make the adjustments that you need for it to go. And then you charge it up, and right there, you just saw that kick in. It's not like you need to go through and wire that the pedal assist is gonna work. It all happens automatically for you. And you turn it on using this LCD screen, and that little LCD screen that's in the front here, Chelsea, it's got a couple of bits of information that we like on here.
That's awesome.
It's gonna tell us the battery life to the bike. So again, a 31-mile range, but we can see this one is that full battery. I'm on that speed 5, so there are 5 different levels of pedal assist. I have it on the most. I have it on that biggest push and that biggest effort right now. Then you're also going to be able to see how fast you're going with this. So it's got that little speedometer that's available for you to be able to know just exactly how fast you're going, and you can also track the miles that you're going on a distance with an odometer as well.
That's great. So pedal assist is always on, or is it something you turn on and off?
You turn it on and off. And so that's the great thing about this bike, and what I think differs so greatly from other e-bikes that are out there is this one, you turn that pedal assist on and off. There's no throttle to accidentally hit and then all of a sudden the bike flies forward and takes you with it. Which has happened before to a lot of people. With this, that pedal assist kicks in when you're using it and when you turn it on. So that's a big advantage. Another big advantage to this too is this operates just like a normal bicycle would any day. And so the nice thing about that is you can use this with the shift gears, so you can shift your gears on this. You can turn pedal assist off, and if you want to go and just go for a workout and take those hills on your own, you can do it. But if maybe you're feeling a day where like, maybe you're doing it on the way to the beach, but the way back you're thinking,
I need a cruise.
That's when you turn it on.
I love that you have that ability to turn it on or turn it off. Who do you know that would love a bike like this? Is it you? Is it your grandson, your granddaughter, someone going off to college who needs wheels to get around campus? This is such a cool looking vintage inspired bike. It comes in one color, this great blue. I love that kind of textured Jetson
you can feel it.
Pattern. Right here is so cool. And then you just charge it up, you put on the handlebars, you're ready to go.
Ready to go. And another big advantage to this, look at how there is no crossbar here in the middle. That's done by design. This is called the Cruiser. And the reason for that, so you can just get your feet right in there and get onto the bike. What I'm not doing is I'm not lifting my leg up like this trying to get over it. It's that pass-through.
Yes, I'm so glad you said that, Justin, because how many times have you wanted to ride a bike but you're like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be like getting on a horse. You're gonna have to like kick your leg over like a rocket. I love that it's so easy to get on and off, but here's what I love the most, the incredible value. You're getting an e-bike with pedal assist, not for $1,209. That sale price is $879.98. 5 easy payments of $176. Shipping and handling is free, and if you are a Q card holder, you have 12-month special financing. So not only is this an incredible bit of technology, that it's a bike with that pedal assist that's easy to use, it's also an absolutely incredible value, but we have only 210 to go around. That's it, Justin.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, I'm going to navigate through here a little bit.
We've decorated this beautiful holiday track for you to ride the bike around.
Yes, thank you so much. It's a nice little breeze in my hair.
I mean, it really is just such a good-looking bike. I love that it has that beach cruiser vibe, but then you have the fact that it's an e-bike allowing you to turn on pedal assist to tackle those big hills, to kind of make it a little easier to do your daily commute or just tootle around town.
Exactly. And right now, there's no pedal assist on.
Yeah.
I turned it off. This is just
nice.
me riding. That's it. I'm just simply cruising around this set here. I don't have that motor on, which means I'm also not using up any battery.
Oh, that's great.
So that 31-mile range, you know, maybe the first 5, 6, 7 miles you're going on a big bike ride, you don't want to use it. You want to challenge yourself a little bit. Then you could turn it off. But maybe there's certain times we're going up that big monster hill, and then there's another one after that. Well, that's where I kicked that pedal assist in, and now it just kicked on. And it just pushed me forward.
Right.
And that is the advantage to having that pedal assist, being able to have on and off, is you can, when you want it, like right now, it just kicked on and now I'm cruising really fast.
See you later, Justin. I think that's incredible, but what I love is that it's not always on. The bike is not gonna take out from under you. You decide when you wanna use pedal assist. You know, Justin, I was just thinking, where I grew up in East Tennessee, it's the Great Smoky Mountains, and there's this really famous loop called Cades Cove up in Gatlinburg that you can ride your bike around. Cades Cove is full of hills that go up and down. And how many times as a kid, I would be huffing and puffing up those hills, or I'd be walking my bike. Wouldn't it be incredible to have pedal assist and tackle maybe those bike trails that you've never done before because of those hills? This allows you to do that easily.
It does. It gives you the freedom again. For so many people, or for anybody that's maybe had that worry before of, nah, I'm not going to go on the bike ride. I'd love to go get an ice cream cone with my grandkids or with my niece or my nephew or my children, but I don't think that I'm going to be able to have that physical effort to get there. For some of you, this is going to be a huge help because the bike's going to do so much of that work. Or maybe it's your way of easing back into it. Start off with that pedal assist on the highest level, and as you get better and better, you start working it down. It starts becoming your body that's able to move this. I just love the versatility of this is the beach cruiser that you're going to take with you all the way up and down Dewey Beach, but at the same time, it's going to work all the way around in the mountains. It's going to be great to be able to have going on the trails. We have the Chester Valley Trail here. Flat as can be. I mean, flat as can be. It's an old railroad bed, but it's 22 miles round trip. This is a 31-mile e-bike, so you can, even though it's flat, it's long, you can use that entire Chester Valley Trail that's here by the studio and be able to get there and back, even though it is still 22 miles.
I love that this is an e-bike with that incredible technology that doesn't look like an e-bike. And Justin told us earlier, you know, e-bikes are a hot commodity. A lot of times when they really flash out e-bike, they're more likely maybe to get stolen. I love that this is very subtle, really beautiful. That color that comes in is blue, super easy to use LED display. And I love that you're saving so much money today. It really, to me, is like checks off every single box. You're like, easy to use, lots of fun, saving lots of money. If you know someone or if you want to bring home this bike, make sure you call us at 1-800-500-7590. That's the best way to place your order right here on QVC2. Let's talk about how much money you're saving. I'm talking over $329. This was originally $1,209. Today you're paying $879.98. 5 easy payments of $176. Shipping and handling is free. And if you're a Q card holder, it's eligible for that 12-month special financing. This is just easier, gives you more control, and I want to tell everyone at home, it's not a moped.
Not a moped.
It's not something you get on and you're like, holy moly, my hair's been whipped back. Like, it still feels like a bike.
It is a bike. It's a bike with a 250 motor. That's why it feels like one, because it is one. There's no license that you need. There's no registration that you need to do. Everything with this bike is just underneath that limit where otherwise it would be considered that moped motorcycle. So we've made this so that you can bring this at home. You can shop confidently knowing that anywhere in the United States you could take this out on the road. Of course, you've got to obey by the rules. Always wear a helmet while you're using this.
Very important.
But have fun with it, knowing that whether it's a trail, if this is going to be something that you take, maybe, when I say off-roading, I don't mean like, this isn't a mountain bike that's going up and down the mountains. But if you're rolling over some gravel, or you're going to drive this through the dirt, or something, like that's perfect. Bring it on the boardwalk. If you've got a beach house, this is a must to be able to take with you.
Justin, I saw earlier you picked it up. How much does it weigh?
48 pounds.
That's not
a lot at all.
No,
when you were talking about e-bikes specifically.
With a motor.
The heaviest bike out there. I mean, an e-bike is always historically the heaviest type of bike because the batteries that are inside of here are always so big and thick and heavy. What we've done at Jetson is we've been able to give you a thin, lightweight, and discreet battery that we put right inside that's hidden so you can't see it. and it makes that bike more like the traditional bike. So this is truly that perfect hybrid.
Yeah, if you have been wanting an e-bike, but you didn't know if it would be the right choice for you, if you didn't know if you could afford it, this to me checks off every bike because Jetson has thought of everything. It's the Journey electric bike that originally was $1,209, but today you're paying $879.98, 5 easy payments of $176, and shipping and handling is free. There's pedal assist that you can turn on or off. Make sure you call us now. Justin Sachoka.
Right on out of here.
I'll see you. He's